Who am I? Who am I? Hmm. Do you ever wonder that? Who am I? Have you ever thought, I have these incredible dreams, but maybe I'm just crazy? How am I ever going to accomplish that? I'm too busy. I the wrong whatever. I don't have what it takes. How am I ever going to do that when I work this dead end job where I feel insignificant? How am I going to accomplish this? I'm just a stay at home mom, a domestic engineer, as I like to say. Who do I think I am that I could actually do it? Do you ever struggle with any of that stuff? My past makes it impossible for me. Who would listen to me? Hmm. You're not alone. You know what that is? That's your stinking thinking talking to you. The scriptures call it the unrenewed mind. Bob Proctor says it's a paradigm, which is unconscious habits and behaviors, beliefs, I'll say beliefs, that we believe and they dictate our behaviors. So even though we have these great plans, we have them, we don't know how to incorporate them and make them happen because this stinking thinking keeps us back. So the image we have to start with, and unfortunately I hear a train coming, so you might hear some noise in the background. It's not right next to my home, but not too far away. Listen, the image on the inside of us has to mirror that goal, okay? Maybe it's a relationship that you're in that you're wanting out of. Maybe it's a relationship that you want, but you don't know how to get into it. Come on. Maybe you really want to drop that 20, 30, 40 pounds, but you can't see yourself, really see yourself that way. You don't know how to do it. That image needs to mirror on the inside, needs to mirror that goal. And if it doesn't, we will not be able to outthink or manifest our dreams. In the scriptures, in the New Testament, in the book of Ephesians, God tells us in chapter 3 to dream big because we can't outdream him. I believe that this paradigm adjustment is part of that eternal truth. I really do. Because if we can't outwit our own embedded, habitual, stinking thinking and paradigms, to align them with our dreams and goals, then how do we ever get to our dreams and goals? It's not about outwitting it. It's not about just reading the right book. It's not about just listening to the right recording. It's not about just taking the right course. All those things are important and so valued. But what it comes down to is being ready to rewrite the program completely in here. Maybe you're there today. Maybe you're almost there. Maybe you've actually started to rewrite it. Good for you. Listen, it's a constant space repetition. Rome wasn't built in a day. But as you step in and begin to use the building blocks that I have for you, that others I'm sure have spoken into your life, you're going to begin to see some change. Now, I would like to share a couple of notes with you, okay, that I have. I got my little trusty dusty notebook here. The outside doesn't change until the inside does. Wow. The outside, all those dreams and goals, those things you want to see manifest in your life, they don't really begin to change and come into fruition and focus until the inside begins to change first. So when I say the outside change, I understand that we're all living life, right? things happen. Life happens, right? So we learn how to navigate through that landscape in that same vibration of life. We learn how to roll with the punches and be consistent regardless. So that outside, I'm not necessarily talking about. When I say the outside won't change until the inside does. I'm talking about those dreams and goals that you have, those things you want to see happen and make manifest in your life. It all starts from the inside. There was a time in my life where I felt completely not worthy of being able to teach others how to live a victorious life. And this is what I'm talking about here today. Why did I feel that way? Because I had bit into a lie. Yep, I had bit into a lie. And that lie was that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't the right gender, that I didn't have the right color hair, that I was in a position that was not reserved for someone like me. And that even in the turns that my life had taken, I had made mistakes, and that those mistakes had made me unworthy to be able to hold a position that others would look up to. I bit that lie for a long time. And I can tell you the absolute God honest truth. It wasn't until I began to identify that here and here and look within and look above and begin to change that self-image that things on the outside began to change for me. Absolutely, absolutely true. I am enough. I am strong. I am purposeful. I am an important person. I am someone with a story that matters. How often do you say those things about yourself? Look yourself in the mirror and say it. Excuse me, I need to get a drink. Done a lot of talking this morning. And can you look in the mirror and say that? I am enough without going like this. If I was enough, then why did he leave? If I was enough, then why did she do that? If I am enough, then why am I in this situation? You see, that response is mirroring the wrong self-image. You are more than enough. You are amazing. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are here on purpose, with a purpose, by design. You are here to breathe your story and life into somebody who needs it. It is time to put on your own oxygen mask. I know it's an analogy we hear all the time, kind of quirky because you hear it so much, but it's so true. It's time to put on your oxygen mask and breathe in the newness of you and begin to build. Sorry, that paradigm that needs to be built. We are the result of, we are a product of the product. We are the results of what we have been doing. If what we have been doing has got us to where we are, then I think it's time to do something else. If we want something else, right? Definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting something different. We can always grow in our self-awareness and our self-development. Your self-image has to become walking in harmony and unity with your goals. I want you to sit down today and I want you to write out your goals and your dreams. And then I want you to write out, why am I worthy of this? Write out 10 things amazing about you. Man, your story matters. Think of all the people you can help with your story. How many times have people come to you and said, what do you think? Can you help me with this? How many years have you overpowered and come through difficult situations? You are talented and gifted, uniquely made. Your thumbprint is different than everybody else's on the planet. You're here with a purpose, on purpose, by design. One more quote. Your self-image is just that. It's an image, it's a picture that is inside of you. One more. And we have to change the picture. Our mind thinks in pictures. We need to begin to develop through words, through visualization, through prayer, through meditation, begin to build that new picture on the inside that mirrors that goal. We begin to develop it by study, by speaking it, by meditating on it, by praying over it. Yeah? This is how we do it. We program a new image. I don't know enough about computers to tell you much, but I know that on my computer or on my phone, if there's a program I don't want, I can get rid of it and I can put a new one in. Sometimes we just think we can just add something and that the old program won't default. I have that happen all the time on my internet. I want Google to be my main search engine or whatever you call it, and somehow I end up at something else. How does this happen? That's what will happen to us. We have to delete the old and bring in the new, and then continue to renew our mind to the new. Build that new image on the inside of you. See it. Get emotionally hooked up with it. This is who I am. Get connected with that person. Fall in love with that person. What is my life going to be like a year from now as I'm fully walking in that person? Yeah. What will that be like? What will it feel like? What will it look like? Connect with it. I am able. I am willing to do what it takes. I am victorious. I am an overcomer. I am more than enough. Begin to build that image today. Find somebody that you can share it with. Share it with me. Message me, DM me. Let's talk about it. Serious. Find somebody that will hold the mirror of that image up to your face and say, this, friend, is who you are. Let's find that image that mirrors your dreams and goals. Ellen, let's go get it. Let's do it. All right. Thank you for being here today. I hope this has encouraged you. It's encouraged me. Do me a favor, please. Would you subscribe, like, and share? Help me get to 1,000 subscribers, because that would mean that these messages are important and that they're impacting others. And give me some feedback. Tell me some things you'd like to talk about. And let's do it. Let's go there. All right. Thank you. Remember, you have a purpose by design, not by default. So I want you to go out and I want you to be the salt and the light everywhere you go. And you know what I want you to do? I want you to do it on purpose, with a purpose.